Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Afif Jovi. I'm student majoring informatics engineering, Faculty of Computer Science, Mercu Buana University, Jakarta. This now I have some goal. My goal is to present to complete the second assignment major English for Computer class V043 with supporting lecture Mr. Komarudin, Dr. S.Ag, MA. Let's start. Item of computer first, motherboard. The motherboard is the computer main circuit board. It is a thin plate that holds the CPU, memory connector for the hard drive and optical drive, expansion card to control the video, audio, and connection to your computer ports. Second, power supply. The power supply unit in a computer convert to power the power from the wall outlet to the type of power needed by the computer. It sends power through cable to the motherboard and other components. Third, processor or CPU. All call processor is located inside the computer case and on the motherboard. It is sometimes called the brain of the computer. This job is to carry out commands whenever where you press the key, click the mouse, or the start an application, you are sending instruction to the CPU. And for RAM, RAM is your system short-term memory. Whenever where your computer perform calculation, it's temporarily store the data in the RAM until it is needed. This short-term memory disappears when the computer is turned off. If you are if you are working on the document, spreadsheet, or other type of file, you will need to save it to avoid losing it. When you save the file, the data is written to the hard drive, which is long-term strong. Fifth, hard disk drive. The hard drive is where your software, document, and other files are stored. The hard drive is long-term strong, which means the data is still safe when if you turn the computer off or unplug it. When you run the program or open file, the computer copies some of data from the hard drive onto the RAM. When you save a file, the data copied back to hard drive. Next is VGA card. The video card is responsible for what you can see on the monitor. Most computers have GPU, graphic processor unit, built into the motherboard instead of a separate video card. If you like playing graphic-intensive games, you can add a faster video card to one expansion slot to get better performance. Next, sound cards. The sound card, also an audio card, is responsible for what you hear in the speaker or headphone. Most motherboards have integrated sound, but you can upgrade to a dedicated sound card or high quality sound. Next, network card. The network card allow your computer to communicate over a network and access the internet. It can either connect with an Ethernet cable or through a wireless connection, often called Wi-Fi. Many motherboards have built-in network connection and this network card can also be added to an expansion slot. Question number 2 is recommended application program. I have a recommended program for you is Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is Streamlit Code editor with support for development. Operation like debugging, task running, or and version control. It aims to provide just the tool and the developer need for quick code build the book cycle and leave more complex workflow to fuller feature EDI, such as Visual Studio Code, ADA Visual Code, VS Code is excellent editor for student and other learner. Just getting started with HTML and CSS. This course focuses mainly on the student and learners who is beginner to intermediate stage of learning to code with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Next, function and feature on input device. What is input device? Input device is a place equipment used to provide data and control signal to an information processing system, such as a computer information appliance. Example, input device include keyboard, mouse, scanner, camera, joystick, and microphone. I will explain you about mouse. First, mouse. Let's start with the mouse. If you if you ask a mouse a computer, you definitely know what mouse is, how it looks. Most important thing is it was invented by Douglas Engelbach. A mouse is also called pointing device and it is an indirect input device. A normal mouse has mainly three buttons, left, right, and scroll. A left button is primary button of the mouse. The working of scroll is top, up, and down the page. It works on 90 degrees. I hope so. You understand us. It comes in the category of pointing computer input device. Second is keyboard. Well, we are we we are all aware of the keyboard, whether it is an Android mobile keyboard, the one you use to search this question, or the basically one in which I am writing this blog. It is indirect input device. The most important thing is the keyboard was invented by Christopher Latham Shaw. The first investor of the keyboard is Qyirtw. Therefore, the keyboard we are using called Qyirtw keyboard. Next, about microphone. Well, it is also direct input device. Make it is used for audio input. It works similarly like your eyes. Where for you, you definitely use a microphone if you are using phone to read this article. Audio computer input device like use earphone or headset like that. Next, webcam. Yeah, this digital camera for the computer that is used to take a picture of for video call and live streaming. It comes with the laptop. Also, it just works as same as your mobile phone mobile. You can also your phone as a webcam by connecting it to the PC with USB. That's all from me. Thank you. I hope you learned something new. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.